Taylor, it was close like the last two you played against these teams, and you came out on the winning side today. Just what did it take to get this win?
Full 48. First half, we weren't really executing our game plan, executing the personnel tendencies like we needed to. Came out, started the third quarter, got a little spark there, got a couple of stops, and got a little run, and got the game to be a little bit more manageable within striking distance. Thought we cleaned up. We started switching a little bit more. Thought our on-ball defense steadily improved as the game went on. We definitely still had our breakdowns. I mean, they got a lot of dynamic players that put a lot of pressure on you one-on-one and at the rim, and we did a good job on the boards in the first half, not so great in the second half. They had 30 second chance points, but I think at the end of the day, it comes down to possessions. We didn't just gift them 20 or 30 points off of our turnovers, I think, which is a huge credit to this group, just kind of figuring it out. We still scored 70 points in the paint. We didn't shoot the three ball well tonight, but our pace of play picked up in the second half. We got more quality possessions. When we missed a shot, it wasn't like a forced one, or we weren't just giving the ball to the other team. That's what it came down to. So I'm just glad how our guys progressed. 4 difficult games against this Rockets team, but then fourth quarter came down to some just clutch plays. Big time rebounds, big time switches, and then big time buckets. And obviously, Tripp, battling foul trouble all game. Knocked down 2 free throws, but Luke was aggressive tonight. Dez with rebounding and playmaking. BC was huge off the bench. Santi with a spark. Even Scotty with a spark. Jalen, defensively, Garden. Like, there was contributions up and down the lineup tonight.
Jaren was wearing his emotions on his sleeve, I think, when that finished up. What sense did you get in terms of how bad he wanted this one in particular, and to have that moment at the end? What do you think that meant to him?
That meant a lot to him and meant a lot to the team. This team's had our number, and we knew it was going to be a challenge and a test. And you watch all 4 games, that's basically what it is. It's back and forth. They had the lead for the majority of the game. And then it came down to the fourth quarter where we just had enough of a run in us. Then it's back and forth, possession here, possession there. And it comes down to the execution. Are you going to get the shot that you want? Are you going to get the stop? Are you going to come up with a rebound? Wasn't perfect, throughout the game. But, great emotion by the guys and staying level-headed throughout it, because it wasn't the prettiest basketball by us, throughout the game. And we just had to slowly get better and to get a victory against a really, really good opponent that's playing extremely high-level basketball right now. Credit to our guys. They worked hard for it.
Coach, for full understanding, can you just take us back to 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter? As soon as Jalen got the ball, it seems like you was motioning go, go, go.
That's what I motioned. That's what I said. And that's what I told the team to do.
What did you get an explanation from the ref at all?
We'll see what the 2-minute report, or if the league says anything. So that was my intention, was not to call a timeout. I said go, 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 and I wasn't even signaling a timeout.
Between GG, Jaren, it seems like you have a couple of different options in the front court. Like, if you go small, what do you like about those different combinations with, Santi, BC, Jaren, and GG?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of optionality. I mean, obviously, Jaren pairs well with a lot of, our big personnel. And, when we want to play Jaren at the 5, we haven't gotten to that a whole lot in the last couple of games, but it's on our mind for sure as GG continues to, get his groove going. But BC was huge for tonight, and pretty much the last 5-6 years. I mean, you just see that combination of those two guys together offensively, defensively. Santi gives us that spread look as well. And then Zach, obviously, you got 2 big guys out there that can just, eat up the paint on the defensive side. So we kind of read the game and just see, which combos are clicking, or what's the other team got out there that we can maybe take advantage of with a pace of players, the possessions, or something defense we needed. If we want to be in our base coverage or we want to switch a little bit more, we've just got optionality. So I'm glad we have that at our disposal, and we're going to still continue to get more of a sample size just day in and day out.
Hey, Coach, I know theoretically you want 0 turnovers, but were you happy the way your team took care of the ball today, and what did you do better this game versus last game?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we handled their one-on-one defense. We got angles, we got our drives. We didn't try to over-dribble to create the driving angle. When we got it, we took it. Got some finishes, got some kickouts. They obviously made some big-time plays with blocks and their physicality and verticalities at the rim. And then, we had a couple ones where we slip or the ball gets fumbled or it gets tapped away and, they just get a wide-open dunk on the other end. But it wasn't that case, like other nights where it's 20, 30 points, just gifting it to them. So I thought our guys handled the physicality a little bit better. I mean, it's a challenge. 48 minutes, it takes a lot out of you to play the Rockets, but I thought our guys did a better job in those situations.
Taylor, what did you make of the team's resilience this week? Obviously, you guys have always shown a tendency to bounce back from tough outings and adversity. So to come back from Monday and then to show this kind of effort, what did you see in the team this week to lead to that?
That was great. I thought there was great spirit coming out of the Knicks game. When we definitely didn't have our best effort by any stretch of the imagination, and had a great day of practice. Just focused on us, great identity work, and then came in and kind of set a tone for what it was going to take tonight. And as I said, it's hard to have a perfect game against anybody in this league, but especially the Rockets. They're going to make you have to dig down deep offensively and defensively, which we had to do tonight. And different guys stepping up, different challenges posed throughout the game. Credit to the guys to have that resilience. So we definitely got to clean up some things. I'm glad our offense kind of got a spark. We weren't knocking down the three ball well, but we were taking care of the ball. We were playing with pace. We were still getting to the paint. As that second half got unrolling, our defense has got to improve. We got to get better in our shift rotations, our on-ball defense, second chance points. And I said all along, when you play the Rockets, they're going to test a lot of the things that we got to get better at.
Taylor, we're used to Ja being one of your most energized guys on the bench, even when he's not playing. And today it just did look like he was as, I guess, energetic as we're used to seeing. Could you shed any light as to why that was the case?
That's news to me. I thought he was pretty engaged. Talking with the guys, I could see him when I was going up and down the bench, talking with his teammates, active in the huddles, pulling a guy aside or engaged. So not going to read into anything. I know he's fully engaged.
Taylor, just up the back here. I know it's only one win, but just what does this win say about your team, considering it's a team that's had your number the last few games, but a gritty win like this, what does it say about your guys?
Well, it says a lot. We had to find a way. I challenged him at halftime. We will or we won't, guys. We know what the game plan is. We know what's going to take. We know who we're going up against. We've had 3 matchups. We just got to go out there and execute it. We will or we won't. It's on us to come out with the edge, a different edge. Credit to them. They started the third quarter with that edge, and then we knew it was going to have to come down to the fourth quarter. And as the runs kept going back and forth, timeouts, stoppages, just the collective approach from the guys, defensively, offensively, but just their head spaces were unbelievable. Just staying the course for 48 minutes, and as guys were coming out, you could just see that look in their eye, like we're there. Just keep chipping away, and obviously emotional ending with big time free throws and then big time stop, and they didn't get a second shot at it. So big time victory against a great team. Great, thanks everyone. Appreciate it.